After a long day of being pulled in every direction, the last thing anyone wants to think about is what's for dinner. That's where Schwann's can help, with a variety of real food choices, frozen to lock in freshness. From ready-made meals, premium meats and side dishes, to vegetables, ice cream, and more. Schwann's foods go from freezer to table in minutes, not hours, so you can pull off a delicious meal in no time at all. Ordered, delivered, done. That's homemade easy. To help simplify mealtime, visit schwans.com.
Right now, you can get both Sprint's unlimited plan and the all-new Samsung Galaxy S10 included for just $35 per month per line for 5 lines. All you need is approved credit and an 18-month lease. No trade-in required. Visit a Sprint store, sprint.com, or call 800-SPRINT-1.
Phone $15 a month after $22.50 a month. Credit apply within 2 bills. If canceled earlier, remain balance due. Unlimited basic after $630.20. Pay $32 per month per line for 5 lines with auto pay. Data deprioritization during congestion. Speed maximums. Use rules and restrictions apply.
I'll pop this on you in a second. Just admire this beautiful view we have here. I know we're in audio. We're only coming to you in audio, and it doesn't really. But you know what? Since you're not probably doing,
I guess if we were actually coordinated, we could get somebody with a Facebook thing to do a live feed.
I know, but people, why would you listen? This is my idea.
Yeah.
Why would you listen if you know there's video? And in order, if you started doing video, you'd have to be video ready to go.
Well, we just don't run sound on the video.
What?
Don't run sound on the video.
No, I mean, it's like, what happens if you, and this is my quirky belief. If you have a thing where video exists, people will not listen to audio. How many TV shows do you listen to, or any show, without video that exists as a video audio?
Well, you can't. Really?
No,
There's
for a
too
long
much
time, man,
physical-
I've had a shitty TV where
What
you
was your
only
fa-
got
what was your
audio,
fa-
so that's what you got, and so you just listen because there was nothing else to do.
Jim, can I break it down? I think I can explain
Yeah.
what's going on here. So we're at the beautiful Blackwater Siren. Great view. The clouds are very melancholy.
Oh, I thought you were
right
going to
now.
explain. I thought you were going to explain to Luke. Okay, what's your favorite? What's your favorite TV show? Of all
too
time.
many great ones,
Of all
man.
time.
I
Name
can't- I
one.
can't
Name one of
pick
your.
one,
but
man.
name one of your ones you liked.
I've always liked the classics and shit because I grew up.
Tell
around
me
it.
one,
but
Luke.
one.
Just help me. You're just drawing teeth out.
Well, just think, man. What else would I like? Beverly
All in the Family.
Hillbillies,
Beverly Hillbillies.
fucking
Beverly Hillbillies. Beverly Hillbillies.
Star Trek.
Okay,
you know,
okay.
shit like that.
I give you 2 options.
Fucking Twilight Zone, man.
Okay, Twilight Zone. I give you 2.
I like sci-fi stuff.
Okay,
As
hold
long
on.
as it
You
ain't
asked
too
for one.
cheesy and
Okay.
too dramatic.
Okay. Let me give you these 2 scenarios. You have your option to listen to the Twilight Zone. Let's say the one with William Shatner with the gremlins on the wing of the plane. Or to see the video with the gremlins on it, where you hear it and see it. What do you pick first?
Well, see, actually, back then, man, the special effects were so shitty that you could listen to it. It was designed as an extension of a radio.
Oh, so
play.
you listen to it.
Know
You'd
what I mean?
listen to it
was
as a sound.
designed and written by guys with the sensibility to write a radio play.
Okay. Well, when it. Okay. Well,
Now,
for
today's writers have
for
no
most
clue.
humans,
They are
for
so
most
dependent
human
on the
this
fucking video aspect of it.
on
man.
this planet, if there's a video that exists with sound, people would probably rather listen to the video and not listen to the audio. So that's the only reason I start with that. Now, eventually,
You
we may
can't
do
listen to video.
could
You
blow
can watch
holes
video.
in his entire-
Video always comes.
listen
with
to audio. Yeah, you
Usually.
can listen to.
The
You
first
can listen
movies
to.
were
You can
silent.
listen to video.
Exactly. You know.
You
How
can't.
were they built around
no,
radio
no,
if
no,
they were
no,
silent?
no. You can.
No, because they were the first movies, and so that's why they were
But
so.
everything
But
was
they
built
were.
around the sound.
But they
Okay,
weren't
well,
more
we're
than
getting off topic.
25 minutes long.
Let's get back on subject.
And they always put
My
the play
subject,
cards
the
up
subject.
there.
Let me get
There's a
back.
subject.
Let's corral back there. The subject is the reason I do this is so, we could go and sit. There's a lot of people that this would be a beautiful video right now, and it probably sucks that you're not here. But
I'm taking pictures.
if you're up in
There
the
he is.
Northeast, I think the nor'easter's coming reeling back in on you right now.
Oh man, that's
The
fucking
nor'easter,
just bad,
the
man.
nor'easter's coming back on you,
And I
we're
feel
sitting
sorry
here.
for them folks, man. That shit sucks, man.
Yeah, and it's 78 degrees, 79 degrees right now. It's beautiful weather.
Oh, here you mean?
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh,
Up
not,
there.
not up there. It will be, and it's going to be hot as hell down here pretty soon.
No, we're going to cut to
we have a woman
something
here too.
completely
So because
different.
then I wanted to mention, but
I've been
it's
waiting to do this cut.
what I wanted to talk
It's
about,
T-Bone's
being here
second
on the
mom.
Blackwater Siren, when you come here, you get a beautiful view of Blackwater Sound. Across the way is Gilbert's Resort. We got this beautiful waterside view. The sun is blocked partially by the Tiki Hut, but we have wondrous array. You got mangroves. You got manatees over here. You got alligators jumping up.
Have
got
you ever seen a
sharks.
manatee fart, man?
Yes.
Those motherfuckers can fart for a long time.
I know, Lana.
I mean, holy.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, it's like,
now, I
damn.
brought Sissy up because Sissy was trying to figure out how to listen to the podcast.
Okay, well, she just got it right there.
She's got the Keys Bartender
You got
site.
the Keys Bartender. If you just go into that thing where you see the little cross-hatching,
There you
it
go.
gives you all the episodes right there. And see the podcast right there? And it shows you all the episodes. Oh, we're on live now.
Yeah,
This
we're on
is-
live now.
we're on
That's- She wants to listen to
Oh,
the
live. You could do Google. Or you can go to Facebook, The Keys Bartender. Obviously, if you're listening to this right now, you figured it out.
Right. Well, she's trying to figure
Shit,
it
I
out.
can't even.
No.
figure it out,
That's
man.
all right. No, that's all right. It's not always the. That's why it's a learning curve with these things. It's for people. There. Another belief with my thing, only audio existing in some pictures, is that there's a learning curve, and there's people of our age group on that will listen to these things. That the younger market is saturated. Yeah. Every 20-year-old has a podcast.
There you go.
People our age don't start it, and when they do start it, it's not compelling.
Yeah.
I don't know if this is fucking compelling or not.
Well, one of the taglines we use for the band is Cody will start, we're on Facebook, or I'll say we're on Facebook, and then he'll start with Instagram and this and that and da-da-da, and I'm like, and a whole bunch of other stuff that I can't figure out.
Yeah, no,
so.
but that's the way it is. And now, recently, I got it, when you have to get the word out. The nice thing about social media is for very little investment, you could get the word out to a lot of people. Now, whether they listen to it or not,
Who
that's
knows?
the fucking thing. Guess what?
How you doing there,
but
sissy?
If you put it in a newspaper,
You getting there?
If you put it in a newspaper, you don't know if they're going to read it,
No.
and you don't know if they're going to bite, right?
Well, you're assuming that I can read.
You're assuming. But the thing with social media is so many different places you can go, but there's also these unifying links. You can get an application where you can hook up 10 social media sites, and you can just put in one posting, and it goes, bam, turns it into a shotgun.
There you go. Where you at, sissy?
Yep.
I am trying to load it right now.
If you go to
Okay.
Spreaker.com and you go to Keys Bartender, it'll come up live.
Bartenders.com right now.
Yep. Or Spreaker. Spreaker.
Spreaker. Try that.
Spreaker.
Supposedly I got
Spreaker.com.
that.
Compelling.
If you-
All the people listening.
But
to
if
us
you're
right now is like, we've
obviously
already done
once
this.
again, if
I
you
know.
are listening, if you are listening live,
Yeah.
you know what you could do.
You're gonna have to
You
hold
can
on
show
because-
someone else how to do it. And I am working with Google right now, and I want to talk about the app.
Yeah,
The app-
find another old person in the room and
Our
show
app
them how
was
this
rejected
works.
this week by Google.
Oh, was it?
Oh.
Now I worked at
Google.
No. It's not their fault. They put in a bunch of terminology. I didn't understand metadata, their policies about having the right words and the wrong words. So now with I changed everything. I changed the titles. I put in asterisks. It doesn't change what we can say on the air. It just changes what the title of the show is. So if I wanted to say, hey motherfucker, I would go hey MFer or hey M asterisk or dash.
Oh,
or,
whenever you do
yeah,
the
that
titles,
and title. I
gotcha,
can't put
yeah.
dick, asshole.
Yeah.
Pussy.
So they rejected you because you wanted to put those things on there.
I had it on there.
Oh.
I had it on there. I had it on there.
See,
And I
that
took 'em
goes
off.
there.
You thought that
That's
was
my
okay?
whole thing, man. Really, fuck you, man.
Well,
You
no,
can't
no,
fucking
no,
put
whoa,
up
whoa,
shit,
whoa.
man. God damn it,
Luke,
These ass
Luke,
cheese fucking
Luke,
control
will you hold on a
freaks,
second? Don't
motherfucker.
piss them off.
Hey.
You can't piss them off. They're the people that are going to post our app. And once we get the app will reside on people's phones if they know they want to listen to Keys Bartender. If they have the app. I know. No, but once they have the app, they can just hit it, and it'll come up every time the show's live. They'll be notified that it's live. And it'll be...
That's what I wanted to see because I wanted, when you guys are posting and you guys are on live,
Oh.
I want to be.
There's things
But
happening
every-
off mic right now.
Every episode that we have will exist, and you'll
Oh,
always
I found
hear
it.
this.
I don't know fucking how, but I found it.
Luke,
You're shitting me. Luke got it?
Luke found it, see? Okay.
Oh shit!
That is the least likely
Okay.
man
How
at
many
the table
minutes?
to find
How
this.
many minutes did we spend on it? And this is
About 4
You know
minutes.
what? The keys are not.
There's
Oh,
a
it
bunch
is
of people.
live.
Yeah, but it's just a little behind
don't-
us.
Yeah, you got a
you
little
found-
lag.
Luke found it.
I know.
No
Luke
shit.
found it.
How'd
man.
you find it?
It's not instantaneous. It's
I know.
don't
It's
know.
just you
It's
know what?
unacceptable.
It's
It's not a remote for a TV.
There you go.
I'm verklempt. I'm at a loss for words. That
I'm amazed that Luke got it.
Luke got it. So if Luke can get it, and
Shit,
Luke,
now I can't get it to shut the fuck up.
Okay.
and it's like a little behind us. There
Yeah,
we go.
There you
it's
go.
running in time lag. You know what? What if it ran into the future, Luke, and it said something like this? Oh, Luke has been shot. And Luke goes, oh, my God, I'm going to be shot. That's in the future. What if they started broadcasting
No,
the future?
no, Luke is going to do a shot.
Yeah, Luke has been
Luke is gonna- oh,
been
hey.
shot.
Okay, I got it.
Always what happens in those shows
I got
when
it.
they flash to the
Hot
back
damn.
between the future and the present.
See?
Wow.
It was
Here
a
we go.
shot. It wasn't you got shot. You know, it was just
Yes.
There you go.
Understanding.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, and
I would really
but the
like to
nice
talk
thing about
about it. Hey.
podcasts, and let's say you missed the show,
That's weird.
you can listen to any past episode when you want. Okay. Now we got my
And I
sound
like
guy,
to
my
watch.
co-host
I like
Bill
to watch
Wissinger.
shit
listen
later.
to
That
him.
way I can fast forward to the commercial, so you don't have to hear, "Hey there, swinging bachelor."
We don't okay. We don't have a lot of commercials and stuff like that. So
Okay,
we're all right.
Sissy, let me-
Sometimes
hand me
we
your
do
phone,
take
we'll
a
get you
pause,
there.
but we don't insert commercials.
Did you get
and
it
stuff
yet?
Like that.
got it? Okay.
Because of the nature of the show and the Keys bartender, we're hoping we're going to be reached out to. I am getting reached out to. Keyed up
Reached out or
distilleries.
reached around?
Reached around. Keyed up distilleries. It's going to be a local distillery here in the Keys, the Upper Keys, and they're going to be distilling a handmade vodkas and tequilas.
Oh, there you go.
Here, I'm going to get the owner's husband. I guess he's no. I'm going to get John on, and he'll be promoting some of those things. But if there's any liquor companies out there that like to be promoted, we'll do that. But regardless of that, we're going to still do our same thing. Do you realize today is International Women's Day, and what does that? You have no idea, right? Did you know that?
I didn't even have
Luke,
an idea.
Luke, did
What?
you know that?
Okay, that's Jerlyn.
Actually, I was not aware of that. But however, though,
I don't feel bad.
I
didn't
did.
know
I
that
said I
either.
introduced
I
Jerlyn.
mean,
I know. I've known
didn't,
her
I haven't watched any
longer than you.
news, and
Then
I
I've
didn't
known
look at
you.
Facebook
Not
yet
longer than you've
today.
known her.
About 20 years.
Yeah. So
I basically woke up and took a shower and came.
what are we
here.
talking about now?
well, we were asking
If I knew
what it
about
was,
Women's
and
Day,
it
and I
turned
was
into
like, no.
what his itinerary was.
What your itinerary?
By the time I woke up, it was just a little while ago. My
Wait
hair
a
still
second.
looked
I'm gonna talk about International Women's Day.
Please
And
do.
then I want to get into I'm gonna go into an in-depth interview on what your daily regimen is. Okay? So I like to
You
talk
gotta
about
do that.
So years ago, and it's big in the European countries, they instituted International Women's Day, and it's big in Europe. It's big in Poland. And as a matter of fact, if Abby's and Sky are listening, I think Sky's my daughter is in her synchronized swimming practice.
Are you talking about big Polish women?
My tall Polish woman? Yeah.
Oh,
she's not
okay.
big. She's tall. So she.
My Polish woman is
No, she's gonna. Yeah,
about regular height.
Yeah. She's gonna get home, and I didn't want to say anything now until she gets home because I put out a little special display for her, and I'm gonna cook some dinner for her when I get
One of
home.
their Polish
What are we?
sausages.
Are we talking about? What
I got
the
that.
day
I got
is?
my own. It's gonna be an
National Women's
Irish
Day.
Hungarian.
Yeah.
Now we're at
Oh no, it's celebrating the role of and importance of women in the world.
Yeah, and how come it's not big in America? Like, why don't I know about it? Like,
Well-
how come I didn't wake up this morning going,
I don't know. I don't
gotta
know.
celebrate me some women today?
Because
And as a
they-
female, how come I didn't know
every day,
about
by
it?
the way, I mean,
Well,
Well,
you know-
they torture
in
us
my
with
own
Mother's
way.
Day, Father's Day, Valentine's Day.
Well, nice thing about International Women's Day,
anniversary,
not everyone's a
birthdays.
woman
By the time you,
or a
you know,
grandmother
you can only
or
keep
anything
so much
like that.
shit in your head, you know.
No, but you celebrate the gender.
and that's why
You
they call
celebrate
me a
the gender.
shithead.
And I'll tell you, it would be a sad place. Oh, it would be a dead place because without the way we procreate without women. There wouldn't be no procreation. And if I understand, the only gender that's in danger of disappearing would be the males first.
This is true.
Because if they figured out how to
inseminate
and stuff like that, you really don't need the man, but you always
we
need
can
the
freeze you right now. and we're happy
I
for the rest of our lives.
you need the egg.
I guarantee you, I have millions of years of seeds just in random Kleenex and rags,
keep your
floating
socks,
around.
Keep your
things
seeds.
like that.
Keep
Like
your
if they
seeds.
would have just milked me at a young
that's-
age,
Hey,
That's
Mr.
too much
Burpee.
information.
Remember the
They could've
burpee
just
seed
went
thing?
on
Keep
forever.
your seeds to yourself. I don't want to say
We
that.
keep you guys around for live entertainment.
Yeah, I know.
I think
I
that's
mean,
what it is.
eventually, I
every
think-
now and then you get one like me that's hot and funny.
Right, absolutely.
Modest too.
I definitely would agree with you on the funny part. I don't know about that
Well,
first
Actually,
part.
in all honesty, man, my sister, who was 20 years older than me, was one of the smartest women ever. She had a master's in music, master's in this, that, and other things, and she ended up with a PhD in education, man. She was super intelligent. She always worked somewhere where they didn't give her any respect because that's not American society. And that's bullshit, and fucking males need to get
Kudos
over
to
that
you.
bullshit.
Kudos.
Yeah, kudos
and
to
you're
you.
somebody. What was
And
your?
that's changing
What's
now,
your?
by
What's
the
your?
way.
Si- what was your
Slowly
sister's
getting
name?
better
What was your
with it.
sister's name?
Cynthia.
Give that whole name. Let's send a tribute to
Her
Cynthia.
name was Cynthia Jean Glenn when she was born. But
Cynthia-
she was married, and her last name was Price after she got married.
Cynthia
No.
Jean Price. Here's
and
a.
rest her soul.
Yeah,
the rest of her soul.
She
Let's
have
died
toast
a
her.
few years back.
Sounds like an
Cheers
accomplished,
up.
wonderful woman. Come on.
She was
Here we
a very strong, and she put up with so much shit, man. I
Okay.
learned a lot from her, you know.
Oh yeah, that's great.
Mostly
You know, that's
what
wonderful.
I learned that, life's a shit sandwich. The more bread you have, the less shit you have to eat.
We're all going to
Okay,
take a bite.
that's okay. But you know
No,
what?
actually, it was like the world ain't fair, and you better just fucking buck up and pull your shit. You know, fuck it. Don't blame people because somebody shit on you.
Shut up.
Okay,
Just
I'm going to quote.
Just keep fighting.
Exactly, that's what she taught me.
Luke, since you elevated the show, I'm going to elevate it some more. Oscar Wilde said something, a quote. He was a famous playwright. He wrote, "We all live in the gutter, but some of us look to the stars."
Yeah.
You understand that? Meaning, you could say you could focus on your plight, or then
You
or you can think
when you can't look any other direction. You
Well,
know?
Okay. Well, you just brought that quote way down.
Yes, we
okay,
can do that too.
we're eventually I want to get around
the only thing you
to.
can do is roll over and hope that it's pussy on the other side.
Okay, there we go. Oh yeah, there's the pussy. You know, pussy would coming around.
I don't think I've only been. This is only my second time, but both times he's 2 for 2 on the pussy.
Oh, he loves saying
2 for
that.
2.
He likes saying.
But
you know what? Sometimes he's talking about a cat. Sometimes he's talking about a cat.
Yeah, but I don't care.
Are you
He
going up?
still. He says
Oh.
the word pussy. I'm keeping
Yeah, I
track
could
of it.
go
2
for
2.
one. Oh, thank you, brother, Luke. Okay, hey.
Sure, why not? By the
Well,
time
we eventually I want to get around to.
Stellar,
We got to check how much time we got in here. Oh, this is going along wonderfully.
Swimmingly.
Luke, yeah, this swimmingly.
Well, yeah.
Since we're waterside.
And that
People
movie
are
won the
very
thing,
relieved
man.
that
That's
We're
the
gonna
only
wait.
thing I'm like,
This
man.
past Sunday was Oscar weekend.
It sure
and
was.
I want to talk about some of the movies, and I want to ask Luke about it. But since
Yeah,
Luke is here,
fewest viewership ever, man. Even Trump got to fucking fuck with the fucking.
No, I'm not
going
gonna wanna talk
Who
No, we're
cares
not-
about that?
we're not-
First of all, I'll just say this: the Oscars have always been boring, and nobody really cares. So who cares about what the ratings were?
wait. It's the gay Super Bowl.
yeah.
It's a gay Super Bowl.
So there's less gay people this year. Congratulations.
No. They
Oh,
make
that's
up,
not what it is?
ideally, they make up and naturally 11% of the population. So there's a lot of gay people. It's the same incidence of left-handedness as gay people. Okay, but before we talk about the Oscars, I want to tell you about get some of the movies and stuff like that. Since you brought it up and you started talking about your regimen
For the day.
for the day, it's a day off, Luke. Okay, let me set it off, and this helps our listeners because you are of interest to a lot of people out there, and I imagine you will. So.
Do you
What is
walk
your-
the
what are
dog
you-
first, or do you use the laser?
No, when you get up in the morning, what do you do? Okay, now it's your day off. Tuesday's your
Define morning.
when you wake up. No. Okay, the night before you do
Which
whatever.
time do I wake up? Because see, I'm up.
Let's
for a
say
while,
you were.
and then I'll cat nap, and then I'll get
make
up
it
for
a
while.
mediocre night the night before that you didn't get too overly exuberant or partake of too many substances. So your next day, what do we expect? When do we expect to see you arise?
Well, if it's a day off, depends on what time I got home. Like if I was out.
Well, I
till
said it.
5
So you
or
didn't
6
overdo it. You didn't overdo
morning.
it.
Just
No,
make
that's
it
all
up.
right.
Just
That's
a
all right.
day.
No, it's all right.
No,
let's
it's complicated.
Let's say 2
man.
o'clock.
No,
I get home
it's
at-
4 o'clock.
And
Hey,
so,
we're
like,
recording,
if I
it's
play
complicated.
6 to 9, see what'll happen is I'll get fucking hammered, fucked up, and I'll be passed out from 1 o'clock till 4
Thank you,
o'clock.
sir.
Then I'll wake up and I'll smoke some more pot, drink some more until about 7 or 8, 9, maybe 10 in the next morning. Then I'll go back to sleep. And then, sometimes in that time period when I'm getting fucked up, I'll remember to do shit like, oh, yeah, I got to pay bills or go to the bank or some shit, It's like, oh, I better go to the bank before I have my,
clarity.
8th beer.
So when do you wake up?
I'm never truly awake, man, because...
I called you today. What did I call you at 1? Do you remember me calling you?
Yeah, I was asleep when you called.
Oh, okay, then.
Yeah,
I was laying right
in
next
my
to you.
defense, I just got done burning a big fat one. you know?
Really? Oh, so you're not in the midst of a weed?
No, I burnt one before I came here, of course.
Smoking too much indica, man. That indica's in the
that's
couch,
awesome.
dude.
Okay,
if you
okay.
want some sativa, talk
Okay.
to me
Mixed up
later.
some roaches with sativa.
Okay, now you're up. Okay, so during those whatever time, your morning could be awake, smoking weed, drinking beer.
Taking a shit, reading the news.
Oh, you know what? I imagine you're human. You don't have to tell me that part. I know. I believe. I'll tell you the things I know you brush your teeth. I know you shower. I know you.
I don't shower every day, man.
You know
Oh,
shit.
says
I
that
can't
piss
even.
in
I
the
didn't even ask
pool.
you that. Why do you offer this information when I didn't even ask you that?
Well, because, man, if you bathe too much, it's not healthy for you.
Oh my
man.
God! I feel like Howard Hughes.
Your body
You want me to tell you
has
my
to-
regimen? I'll tell you my regimen today. Let's say I work on Sunday night. Sometimes I get home at 12. Right? I go home and take a shower, and then I go to bed, and then I got to get up
And take a
at
shower.
7 and take a shower to go and teach my spin class.
Yep.
And sometimes I make breakfast for my daughter before I do the spin class. Then I go and do the spin class.
So you're one of them
and then I go and work out.
cleanliness next to
I know,
godliness
no.
things.
I just can't get my day right unless I shower before I go to bed and when I wake
No,
up.
well, I mean, you're right.
That's
I'm
too
in.
much.
I'm in the. Well, I
It's
got to go.
perfect.
I'm a
You're a
bartender.
victim.
I'm a spin instructor. So when I go there, I got to
Metabolism.
deal with people. I'm cognizant of how I smell.
Dude, you're a spin instructor. You're supposed to
Man.
be stinky.
If I can smell myself, yeah, I'll take a shower.
You never stink. You know what, Luke? I don't notice. You know what?
When
Whatever you
T-Bone
got
takes
going.
an extra fucking interest in my bunghole area, and even when then I know I'm probably all right. I'll wash the crack of my ass today.
How about that?
And when I can smell my
Hug her
pitch,
back.
You know, this
Yeah,
is
all right,
funny,
maybe
folks.
I'll-
Just to remind you once again, I was talking about the regular routine, and then Luke said, "I don't shower every day," and I said, "I
Fuck
did
no,
not
that's-
ask you that.
that's
Do
not part of my
volunteer-
routine, man.
Do not volunteer that. Well, it's not your routine.
oh shit.
I don't know about the only.
Okay, now let's say you're awake. You did all the things you had to do so far that day. Everything's done. T-Bone's walked. He's fed. You got your whatever in your pocket, whatever material you need for the rest of the day. Don't tell me what's in your pocket. Don't tell me where you stash it. What do you do now? You're awake and you're ready to go, and you don't have anything to do.
No,
What's
he's
your
not.
plans? What are you going to do?
He's got his laser. He's got his laser flashlight, and he bounces it off the walls and has T-Bone chase it. And there it is.
Oh, the light's on too.
Yep, you're just killing your batteries there, dude.
God damn it, Bone almost
What are you
fucked
gonna
us,
do
man.
So wait, okay, what are you doing, Luke?
What do you do
still
now?
you didn't say what do you?
Battery's dead. You can't do what she just said.
I have
What
a
do you do?
backup one in the van, man.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
There you go.
What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do the rest of the day?
I'm gonna get fucking wasted.
Luke, you get a call from somebody. Hey, Luke, we're going out to the sandbar. I got 5 cases of Stella.
Oh, I ain't going on a fucking boat.
It's like I
don't
want to
give a
explain
shit,
to him
man,
how
about
detail
that.
works. in
Now, if you call me
podcasting.
up before 6 p.m., because 6 p.m. is like, okay, if nobody's called me before 6, I probably ain't got to play today.
No,
So-
I'm saying
so
you're
at
off. We're
6,
assuming
that's
you're off.
when I-
When
that's
you're
when I
playing, when
crack.
you're playing, I don't want to talk to you.
Jim,
like, okay.
there never make the assumption of a musician being off until about 7 o'clock in the evening.
Yeah, because
somebody's
I'm
gonna
still
call
hoping
your
that I'm going to pick up a
Oh,
gig,
no, Luke.
and I'm going to
there's
show
a,
up
there's a
relatively
method to
sober.
my madness here. I'm not asking you what you do on the days you play because I don't want to affect your bookings.
Well, no.
I'm only talking about
No,
the days
because
you
I'm
know you're
always
off.
hoping to play.
You know what I'm talking about?
Every day, you're hoping that you're going to get the call. Hey, come fill in, do this.
Hey,
Put a
so
couple
and
$100
so
in
had
your
a
pocket.
fucking hemorrhoid implant,
Hey, you know
and he
what,
can't
man?
stand
I was
up.
single one time, and every day could have been a booty call for me. I used to get a call from
Well,
a
that's
girl.
not a
ladies.
booty call. This is a work call.
It's work, man. It's always work, and you got to take care of the ladies. I'm telling you, I had a couple. There was a couple times I had ladies run. I had a nice string of ladies running.
There you go. Well, see, we're talking about actually.
I did. I mean, I don't know, Josh. I don't even understand, but I was very active out there at one time.
We're actually talking about work.
What's this? That's a lot of work.
I'm sure
That's
it
the
is.
slow, sarcastic.
It's not
clapping.
sarcastic. It's the real thing, man. Hey, Stuart just flew by. That's
Okay,
pretty
I'm
cool.
done.
Stuart just flew by. Okay, we're gonna get back. Luke somewhat accommodated us with the kind of day, so you can see how he moved. What is he doing? Luke is now doing something with his lighter.
I'm not sure.
Is it for
Fire.
Fire.
T-Bone?
I'm just amazed.
It
is
I'm
T-bone.
amazed with-
Is
Hey,
that a
Luke,
tick?
Here's one for you.
Is that a tick?
Yeah.
Your beard.
I
is
figured
getting
that. I know. I
pretty
just like this.
lopsided.
Luke
You got,
is
like,
not
No, look.
warming
He's got
up.
one side of his beard is growing way out longer than the rest
Oh,
of his
my
beard.
wife-
before.
My wife
So
will not
like,
let me do
so
that.
what is your beard regiment? Like, do you every day? Oh well, now you're.
He puts a
Now
henna
you're
in
doing
it once a
things
week.
to it.
No, my
I
wife
just
will
want
not.
to put my face
It's
in.
My
the
wife
same
will
as
not let
Gandalf.
What
mine
about
get-
your freaking beard? Look at
Same
it.
as Gandalf.
No, my wife won't let mine get lopsided. She'll get me up in the morning.
What they don't
and she'll
understand is,
trim
see, it
the bottom.
depends on which way
What's
the
up with your
wind
lady?
is
Why is she
blowing.
trimming her beard?
Exactly.
If you're like I was in the wind earlier.
How's the left side get that much longer than the right side?
One side grow. Mine does the same
Technically
thing.
How's
not.
that happen?
It's just this
Yeah.
side got a little more tangled up. And
Maybe
Yeah.
some gets in the guitar as he's playing. He's got to
Oh
yank
yeah,
it out of the
he's
way.
ripping
Do
it
you,
out. Getting it-
Jerlin, how long have you known Luke?
Well, we were just talking about we've known each other since before T-Bone, right?
Right.
And T-Bone's 8 years old, a little over
Right.
8 years old.
So,
Okay, a
so
little less than I.
beyond,
Little less
probably
than,
about 10 years.
I mean, Luke was one of the first people I met down here. Josh actually, but with Luke, he's always
Lucky
kind of
me.
looked similar to that. But I'll tell you, he accommodated me with the same amount of answers that you always want to say. This morning, I had a massage.
You have a front rub or a back rub?
I had both sides.
All right.
A real massage,
Woo!
not the one you have to go to 24-hour Asian place.
Right.
And
Not
you
from a
ask-
chair.
And
Happy
you ask for
ending.
what do I have to do? Do I have to give you a tip or not for something extra? You just go and lay down. You keep your underwear on and stuff. I had
No
to
happy
keep-
ending for you.
No happy ending for you.
What is this underwear thing that you speak of?
Well, I do, you don't wear.
I bet he doesn't. Oh, he does. He has green.
I
I have
know. he
all
has a
kinds
cat
of.
in
I
it.
buy whatever's on
got a cat in
fucking
it.
sale, man.
He's
and,
got
and,
green
He's
underwear
got
with
a
a cat
cat
in it.
in his underwear.
and
I've seen
rainbow
it, video
colored
proof.
underwear is a lot cheaper than
Tidy
tidy whities. They want too much
fucking-
money for.
They're
man.
$10 a pair.
And boxers,
now.
they
Damn.
bunch up around my
I
coal,
wear
and I
boxer
fucking
briefs
they're so
because of
fucking
my-
uncomfortable.
My physique. I'm
Fucking hate boxers, man.
Now
It's
we're
like-
getting into
You're
your
a younger guy
underwear.
and stuff like that, but
I
I have
wanted
to
to-
say I'm the
you know,
most
it's
physically
like-
fit guy
But
here.
it's Women's
Well,
Day
yeah,
today.
no, you definitely
It is
are.
Women's
yeah,
Day.
I'm borderline.
That's why he's
No, but
talking
you're
about
young.
That's what we're talking about,
Okay,
men's
this
underwear.
is the nice part of it where everyone talks over each other.
It's
And
women's. It's women's.
ever since
Day, and
my
we're
mom
we're
quit buying me
complaining
my
about all this
own
stuff,
underwear.
and yet,
We finished it with the women's stuff.
we don't have a luxury tax on our freaking underwear.
We don't have a
Kidding?
Victoria's
We
Secret.
don't even have underweard.
We don't have a Victoria's Secret. We
I'm
don't
just
have
saying,
underwear.
I
What do you
wonder
mean?
if
I have
being
boxer
a
briefs.
feminist today
I-
because you just told me it was women's.
Yeah.
What'd you say it was?
Well, that's fine.
It was Women's Day. Then we were
Women's
done.
Day.
I did what I did. You
Yeah,
guys didn't
so-
know what it was.
I have one
Yeah,
pair
no, but I'm a
of
feminist
dress
the rest of the
underwear.
day. and the
Dress
rest of my life.
underwear.
I have one pair.
Why
of
the
dress
fuck
underwear.
would you have
Oh,
one
those aren't the
pair?
What
ones
is
with the
dress underwear?
elephant in
Dress
front,
pants.
right?
What is that?
Bada
so you
bing,
don't have
bada
like
bum.
Sleek little silky black.
I can wear
boxers.
underwear with holes in them and wear a suit. And nobody knows
He
I
likes to
have
get
underwear with
silky
holes in them on.
sometimes.
No, I
The
thought he
only
was
pair
wearing
that
the
I
one
have
with the
is-
elephant.
The only
in it.
reason,
They wear as
wait,
big as the
Okay.
trunk.
if you're relatively clean, it does make sense. Underwear was
That's
used
what I
to
thought he was
protect
wearing. Yeah.
your clothing for keeping them clean because people weren't always clean.
Right.
But
Learn
the
how to
problem
wash.
is with certain clothing, there's seams that are kind of rough,
Right.
and your underwear protects you
Well,
from the
if
rubbing
you're
of
gonna buy
seams.
that-
But if you want to have calluses on your ball sack,
If you buy
you hear
shit
that? I said ball sack or your taint.
What?
If you want to buy shit that rides up, that's your own problem.
I don't. I have boxer briefs, man, and they fit snug, and they're not too tight. They're
That's
not
all
too
I wear,
loose.
Jim.
Hey, man.
Well, there's
speaking of
T-Bone.
taint,
See, T-Bone agrees.
no
That's all I wear.
bullshit. Up around Chiliota, Florida, there's a little town called Taintville. Swear to God. Yeah.
You've been there a lot.
I've been through there. Yeah.
Lickety split.
Fucking Taintville.
You've been to
Swear
Taintville
God,
a lot.
yeah.
I bet you have.
It's right up there. Let's see. There's Bifflo right off of Highway 50, and you turn on to 450
Have you went in?
right there.
Wait, isn't there
When
a
you go
chocolate?
down, you
Isn't there a
hit
chocolate
Chiliota,
factory right
then
up
you hit
there?
Taintville.
Have you been up to Hershey Highway there?
There is no Hershey Highway.
Yeah,
in
there is. There's a
Taintville.
chocolate company up there.
No,
you gotta
no,
go to
you guys
are
are
kidding me,
Hershey
right?
This is right out.
Hey,
You know
you're
where?
at
Bill,
Hershey
you've been up
Highway?
to Hershey Highway.
No, Chris. You know where Christmas, Florida is?
Yes.
Yeah, so I ain't bullshitting. Taintville
I'm
is
sorry.
about 15, 20 miles
me-
fucking north
he
of
got me
fucking Christmas,
overly
Florida.
Wow.
He said
Swear to God.
Taintville. He'd been to Taintville.
I'm
and
thinking
I
that
thought
you guys are like talking out of your.
He's been to Hershey Highway.
The fact that he knows step-by-step directions there is
Really?
what concerns me.
You don't
I
want
mean,
him
it makes me
talking
feel
out of
like
his-
It
there's
was a
like
shortcut
painted
when you was
enthusiast
going
club
to
that
Red
meets
Bud
there every
Road
year,
in Orlando.
and he just goes every
Yes,
year, and
every
like
year,
they all just
they all
are.
got T-shirts
Uh-huh.
and fancy underwear.
It's
been to
they,
Red Bud
they
Road
get
in
Brazilians.
Orlando.
Red
They
Bud-
have
Red Bud Road.
mimosas.
That's where the
Can
that's
you
where the
picture
French
shit
tickler.
starts.
Okay.
him? Yeah. He's
Let's
got
bring
a
it
butt
all
plug,
around.
He's getting a
Let's-
mimosa.
what time are we
and
at right
Brazilian
now?
at the same time
Same
in
time.
Taintville,
Happy
Florida.
hour.
Yes,
Luke.
Taintville, Florida.
Okay, let's talk.
tickle, tickle.
During the debate. Hey, Luke. Okay, we're gonna talk. I'm gonna talk. I think you'll probably know. You probably know. You definitely won't know. Okay, I'm going to
Did you
describe.
ever point at me and tell
no,
me if
you're
I
gonna
knew
know.
or not?
You're gonna know. You're gonna know.
So
I'm
that's
gonna
it.
know.
That Mike
Let's
knows
do
you
it.
shush.
No, you raise your hand if you
Okay.
know when I start talking. So we had the Oscars this weekend, and I just want to say how we're down in the Keys. Okay. Okay, Luke.
Very Keysy movie one.
Okay, well, that's how I want to.
Let's go.
Okay, I want to describe
great.
some of the synopsis of the movie, and you're going to come up
Synopsis?
the synopsis. So you're going to say if you
That's a
ever heard of
$5
this movie.
word.
Would that
You're
be
gonna
a
come-
brief synopsis?
a brief? Well, if
Or an
you,
in-depth
Let's spell-
if you stop
synopsis?
cutting me off, it will be. Okay, you motherfucker.
Is anything
See how I
ever
am?
brief with him?
Okay, so it's the 1950s, a super secret area in Baltimore. where-
Baltimore?
Yep, a government run facility where this two janitor women, both white woman and a black woman. The white woman.
And this is a 50s movie?
Hold on, no, Luke. This is this year's Oscars.
Oh.
But it takes place
I
in the
think it
50s.
plays.
Oh, okay.
You know
Taking
how
place in
you
the
know how
50s.
movies
There you
don't
go.
have to take place in a time like
All right, I was gonna
Gladiator
say,
wasn't
'cause
filmed.
in a 50s movie, it wouldn't
Well,
have a
like
black
Gladiator
woman in
wasn't filmed 2,000 years ago.
300.
It was actually 20 years ago.
You know what you call a cat with hair in his teeth?
What?
A gladiator.
Oh, okay. So
I wanted that not to be funny so
that was
but it
so
was
good.
actually funny.
that was good, Luke. I'm going to bring you back. It's like hurting the cat back. I'm hurting the cat. I'm bringing it back in the phone.
That's a ball.
Okay.
Jesus.
So let me set up the idea once again. It's the late 1950s Baltimore super
But it's a
secret.
recent movie.
Yeah, no, it's
Yes.
This
up for
year's-
Oscars
this year's
Oscar
Oscar winner. So
winner.
it just
Okay, I'm
came
gonna
out.
this year's Oscar
This year's
winner.
Oscar winner.
Okay.
All
Okay,
right, then.
they have a specimen of this from the Amazon jungle of a humanoid amphibian
Specimen.
that's in a water tank Don't say what it is. Don't say what it is.
Did they
My
take a
hands are
stool
not
sample
going
from
up
him?
in the air.
They
I know.
take everything. They prod him and stuff like that, and they're testing him, and they took him out of there, and the female janitor develops a relationship with this.
So she ends up fucking him. Is that what you're saying?
She
Oh, he
said-
ends up fucking her.
She finds him
okay,
very
and
attractive.
there's actually we'll let Josh talk about the
How they
the
courted
idea
and stuff,
behind- No, you don't have to
and,
say that part. Make a synopsis of it.
No,
So, do you know the movie I'm talking about?
Can I ask,
Wait. Okay, this weekend I did that. And this is when I knew why we could talk about this. Some lady came up to me, one of my spin students, and she said she had a birthday party she was attending for 12 people. And remember when it came up to you and she's asking for music? Well, does he take requests? And I say yes. Don't
Takes
say
them
this.
out back,
He
beats
takes
them.
requests, yes. But tell me the song you want to request. And don't laugh. Don't say anything. She goes, does he know This Girl Is on Fire by Alicia Keys? And I go, are you kidding me?
Yeah.
And she goes, I thought she meant it as a joke. And she was here. You're serious? I said, no, I don't. I'm pretty sure he doesn't know.
No.
And she goes, no,
Quite
he
sure.
doesn't know. And she goes, will you ask him? I say, really? You want me to ask him? Do you want me to actually take that amount of air that takes to come out of my mouth to ask him? So we go up to Luke out there during a break and say, Luke, do you know This Girl's on Fire by Alicia Keys? He goes, who the fuck is Alicia Keys?
Yeah.
Well,
No.
Okay,
you
that
also-
movie.
That was great.
Jim has also set Luke and I up with the two hippie girls at the bar going, oh, yeah, I'm sure they know a bunch of Dead songs.
And they were 20 years old.
No, yeah, I know. And it's like, hell no.
Oh, no, I did that as a joke. I think that's funny. Okay, what's the do you know the name of the movie I'm talking
I
about?
do.
What is
Name
it?
of the movie.
The
She doesn't really know.
No, I do.
she does.
No, I do.
the chick
I'm gonna give
that
you a hint.
fucked an aqua dude.
No.
No,
it's
the Shape.
Oh man,
The Shape?
was this the
Shape of Water.
Aquaman?
Let me
remake,
ask.
man?
No.
Can I ask Luke
The Shape
something?
of Water.
Yes.
Luke, yes, she
Yeah, I
got
knew
it
that.
right.
You heard of that
Luke,
too, Bill.
Oh, hell no.
do you like fish sticks?
I bet you.
I have not seen the movie yet, but I want to see
You
it.
fucking blew that
Because
joke.
No,
you
it doesn't.
It
asshole.
looks fantastic.
Oh, okay. That's Guillermo
No.
del Toro.
Right.
Guillermo del
Guillermo
Toro.
del Toro, who's done a lot of really
They
great-
did Pan's Labyrinth.
Pan's Labyrinth
I mean,
is
was
one
beautiful,
of the
beautiful movie.
best movies I've
No,
seen
but
in a
what was
long
that? Okay,
time.
now
I've never heard of that
now
one
there-
either,
there-
man.
There was a critique of that movie, and since I brought it up because we are
See, I spend
a
all my
aquatic
time
culture
fucking
down
Well,
having
here.
that's why I
fun.
said
We
it was a
are.
Keysy
Getting
movie.
high,
I
getting
mean,
drunk, playing music,
yeah.
fucking pissing
Wait,
people.
wait,
We're not making
off.
fun of you,
last
Luke.
movie you
We're
saw?
not making
No,
fun of
that's
you.
okay, but I'm just saying, man.
We're not making fun of you.
Only
we know
married,
Alicia Keys-
only bored people with kids and
I'm-
married
Hey,
and
dude,
shit
look,
I'm
watch
making fun of 'em.
movies
What's the
and
last
stuff.
movie
And they
you
have
saw?
date nights and they go
I
to
never
movies.
saw the movie
I
either.
go to a
Chill
movie
out.
theater. I get fucked up, and before I even go in because I know I'm not going to enjoy it
Well,
anyway.
not everyone.
And
you
I
know,
end up
actually-
falling asleep because it's cold and fucking
Okay,
dark
we are.
in the theater.
You know what?
And
People
Jesus
that
Christ,
find
they
it
don't
to
even
tell
put
you,
real
maybe
butter
enjoys
on
it.
popcorn anymore.
Well, not real butter. You can use
That's
that
not
butter
true,
as a
though, Bill.
lubricant. You can use that butter as a lubricant.
I just want to say that I found it like everybody was really up on Black Panther this year because it was like 99% of a black cast. It was a beautiful movie. It had all this great things about
Oh, it is a
African
beautiful movie.
culture, very strong woman performances and everything. But this one upped it. This one took it to the spot where we're at now in a society where we are not only acceptant of women being equal and other races being equal, but also other.
There's
animals.
still
this-
a long way to go.
This movie
Correct.
was about a woman falling in love with a fish.
Right.
No, and I said once again, I think I said it
I mean,
2
if we're
episodes ago.
accepting-
When,
I can't
when
believe
some-
there's no
Aqua
gay
love.
marriage. If
It's
we're
driving
letting
me
people have
mad.
sex with
It's
fish on
making me
camera,
No, but
crazy.
as long as
Then-
Aqua love.
This is a great country.
It's a great
We
I'd
can
like
fuck
to
no.
be
no, as
under
long
the
as
sea.
It's
long
okay
as-
to fuck
as
fish.
long as the
Octopus's
being
garden in the shade.
What was the movie way back when?
They've
where
been
he
fucking
fell in the
fish
water?
forever,
I'm
man.
glad I was doing
Splash.
my fucking fish
No.
bit while you
Mr.
sang some
Lumpet
weird
or
song.
Mr. Limpet, the incredible Mr.
Mr.
Limpet.
The incredible
Yeah.
Mr. Limpet.
It became-
That was with
Fucking
Don
fish
Knotts.
in the
Fell in
beginning.
the
He
water,
was
Don
being
Knotts.
revolutionary.
And she would visit him, and she gave him his glasses so that he could swim and see where
So
he was
wait,
going
he
and
changed
save the
into a
planet.
fish.
But it went into
but
a
he had the same
cartoon.
stigmatism.
And he still had to
the
wear
same
glasses.
He
the
did.
same deformity of an eye. That he
still
did.
had
Don't
And
make fun of Don
and the
Knotts,
same size
man.
glasses
Yes.
would work.
Yes, they did.
Don Knotts is the one that starred in that
Don
movie. man.
Knotts.
That's
He
right.
was also in
Knotts.
this movie. One of my favorite movies was The Reluctant Astronaut.
No Time
that's
for
fantastic.
Sergeants.
You remember that?
That
one?
is-
Okay,
that-
this
that's
is only
actually-
good.
I love old
Okay,
Don Knotts.
for
he's in
younger
Knotts.
people that listen to it. Okay,
Don
Knotts.
Knotts, he's from Morgantown, West by God.
He was Mr.
Virginia.
Furley. He was who was he?
No,
Deputy.
he
was.
He was
It was Three's
hysterical.
Company.
Yeah, no, but originally he was on an Andy Griffith show. He
was Barney Fife.
Barney
man.
Fife, and then he did a bunch of movies.
What was the-
and
Nip it-
then
you
on
nip it
Three's
in the
Company,
U-51 or whatever was that the other one he did? He was in.
U-51.
No, he was in No
not
Time
in
for
a submarine
Sergeants.
movie,
was
as
the
far as
first
I
one.
It was
recall.
the war boat.
U-571.
Oh,
Was
that's
it?
a great movie. That is the best.
Don Knotts was in an actual serious war movie.
No, it's,
No.
It was a comedy.
Emphatically, no.
It's one of the best parodies of the military that you will ever see.
Yes.
You would appreciate it.
Yes.
It's called No Time for
No
Sergeants.
Time for Sergeants.
Oh, that was awesome. Wait, Don Knotts was
Don
in
Knotts
it.
and Andy Griffith.
Yes.
No, Andy Griffin was in it.
And
Yeah.
And Don Knotts.
No, it was the
Don
other guy.
Knotts was in the other. No, he was
No,
in the.
no,
in,
Don
he
Knotts
was in
was
the
in
induction
it.
scene.
Don Knotts was
Yeah,
in
no,
it.
he was-
I'm
No,
the
it's
only
another
person
guy.
that hasn't seen it.
buddy.
I'm
Let's
interested.
Google it.
I'm a movie guy. Let's do it.
We have
Okay,
teeth.
the guy
It's
that
an
was
old
with him
movie,
looked
man.
a little
Spooky
like him.
shit.
The guy that was his buddy.
I love it.
Let's
That-
Google
It's
it.
the movie where the
Okay.
dude fucking has to
Okay, I didn't know Don Knotts was
disconnect
time.
the atomic bomb.
Yes, sir.
while they're-
Actually,
or-
that was a
What,
great one of the
like
best
Cowboys.
parodies
Oh,
of a
that's
military.
Fantastic.
that's
that was a great movie.
I know
That's a
they
good
made
name.
joke of
Dr.
the intelligence
Strangelove.
test, the
that what that was?
officers, and actually they
or
didn't really
how,
shit
I
on the
learned to
military that
love
much.
the nuclear
No, not at
bomb.
all.
like they did.
No, it's
a lot
Doctor.
of times.
No, I swear to God, it's
But
Doctor
they pointed-
Strangelove.
This is a nice thing. We all were talking at the same time. Dr. Strangelove.
Great podcasting. We were really,
There we
really,
go.
really good at this.
Well, it's not the same, but we're doing it. It's a bar. Okay.
Don't make
so
me get-
you were talking about Dr.
We've
Strangelove.
all had drinks.
Yeah, we
Don't-
had several.
Don't make me get the headphones out and put everybody in headphones.
And headphones.
Don't.
Yeah,
make
if
me
we
get
do all
out and put
headphones-
Oh, the
everybody in
headphones.
They were not going to
Right.
fit over my hat.
I've got
man.
Well, we'll
buds for
quit
you and
talking
me.
over each other because you can't think when you got the headphones on.
I
when
just
other people
lit
are
up
talking.
a big bone, man. I'm all lit.
No, I got one right here though. Anybody want
Okay,
to show
look at
up
him.
and
He's
burn
going to
one
get
in the
arrested.
parking
You know,
lot,
Monroe
man.
County sheriffs can just roll in here right now.
Yeah, and they'll probably say, "Fuck it, man. Let's burn one, man."
Oh, let's
I'll
burn
talk
one.
them into it.
Let's burn one with Luke.
Hey, you're talking to a dude that got
It's a ticket
fucking
now.
perk
I'm with
near-
you. I'm with Luke. I'm with you,
It's a
Luke.
ticket now.
I just can't smoke it with you because I told you the one time.
Oh,
I
this
did
is
it.
pretty
I
good
had
food.
no idea. Remember that last time?
That was at the Christmas party.
No,
for
I
kids.
don't.
Holy
Jim
shit!
was so goddamn stoned he couldn't tell me his name.
Oh no.
I couldn't, and I stood there, and
And I'm trying.
people
to
are
get,
looking
I'm,
at me. I'm just not talking.
I'm trying to get him to drink whiskey with or bourbon with me, and he's like, "Dude, I just
No.
smoked with Luke." I'm like, "No, you can. No bourbon for you.
No,
You
no.
Sit, you sit there."
Yeah, law is you don't smoke and
I was
drink.
fine. You know the nice
No,
thing about
man,
it?
I do. because
Yeah, well, you're
I'm a
you're
professional.
acclimated.
Oh, you are. You do. You do adhere to those quality.
Yes.
I don't like to
guidelines.
really talk about my marijuana usage,
I
but
know.
I do have some King
Oh,
Kong
this guy
Gorilla
does.
9 right now.
Far out.
That'll blow you away.
There you go.
Let's do
Yeah.
it.
Yeah. After the show, let's talk.
All right, let's do it.
I
man.
one time we what was it, a couple of years ago we went down to Key West.
Key West.
Josh and I
Ooh,
went down to Key West.
That's a fun story.
And we stayed at the Blue Marlin. Before we went out, we got down there.
By the
Sure
way,
it wasn't the
the
Purple
worst
Porpoise?
hotel off of Duval Street.
that was great.
Really? Well, I guess I don't remember it that way since I
For
was-
the price,
Oh,
it was
for the
clean.
price, yeah,
For
that's
the-
right,
it was
for the
clean.
price.
It wasn't
I
like
actually had
the.
you guys
It wasn't
at
like the
the,
Hyatt or anything.
I'm picturing you guys at the Purple Porpoise.
No, this was. Oh, that's.
Hey, just a little snippet into this story is we all lost each other at one point that night.
No, before we have it, we're all hanging out.
Oh.
We got down there. We had our
Oh,
beer.
he's going earlier. Okay, I'll finish.
We had beer and stuff. We're just hanging out. We're getting dressed for the night to go out on Duval Street. Ernesto, George, you, and I, and we're just smoking and having a good time. And then all of a sudden, we're trading stories about growing up. And George had nothing.
No.
But George had an idyllic life, growing up. And then I did mine. My parents got divorced when I was 7 and stuff like that, blah, 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 blah. And then Ernesto had his. And we're not going to go in details. And then someone else who I don't want to reveal because you did yours. And then I realized we were smoking weed, and I go, holy shit, I had a great childhood.
There you go.
Yeah. Dude, no, we won't go into mine. But yeah, it was pretty.
It was
a train
right
wreck.
at the end. It just blew my mind. And then we went down to Duval Street after my mind was blown. We were smoking a little weed. We went down to Duval Street, and we just had got all separated and got.
Oh, by the end we got separated. I won't say where. What happens in Key West usually just stays there.
Yeah.
It's like Vegas,
What,
but
you got lost in the
with
800
more
block?
with more.
No, but
racetrack
actually in
shows.
Key West, people truly forget. They actually get so fucked up they don't. In Vegas, yeah, they might
But the
get a
next
little
day,
fucked
what
up.
Oh no! That night, I'm walking home. I'm so drunk, and I'm
it's
by
raining?
myself. I decide to go 1 block off Duval, so I'm walking by myself, and people can't see me. You know, I mean, I can't stay on the sidewalk. I'm in traffic and shit, walking back and forth. I can't walk straight. At one point in time, I fell down, and what I remember just being super hilarious is people just walking over me and not even offering to help. Like, I remember people, like,
Back
stopping
in New
and,
York,
like,
back in
for
the
a second
70s.
and looking at me and then just taking a step over.
Okay,
My
he's
truck
breathing.
has
We don't have to call
money.
911. He's
guys
breathing.
down the
Oh, look,
Key
he
West.
pissed himself. Damn it, man. Well, at least he's still alive.
I'm so
me. I mean,
lucky
we're all-
that I
we
thought
were all that
going
way.
off Duval Street. I
We
would
all
have been in the
separated.
drunk take, man.
It's like someone walked in. The cops are here, and someone threw a bottle on the ground and go, "Get out of here!" Bam! And then we all split up.
Imagine this. I got to the hotel without a key, and I tried to communicate with the front office person that I needed a key, and I couldn't.
Bing, 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 bing,
I couldn't. I couldn't even
Oh.
like explain what room I was in.
I need a
what my name.
Sometimes-
Yeah, I ended up just sitting outside the door of our hotel room until fucking Ernesto showed up. and
Sometimes
he didn't have a
it's
key
like-
either.
An
he could
invention
talk.
for an app, man. So when I get too fucked up, man, so like you show up, you register all your shit on your phone as long as you can keep track of your phone.
I want to hear
exactly.
Or if you got
It's
like
the
an
truth.
Apple Watch, so it's always good to back yourself up.
Yes.
You got all your necessary fucking information on your fucking phone.
this. Is anybody going to go up for a
And
round?
so
I'll
when
go
you
for you
lose
guys.
your
Oh,
key,
thank
when
you.
you get thrown out of the bar and you're fucking totally disoriented, a cab driver,
thank
you know,
you.
like if my
Jeremy.
dog wanders off, he's got a chip in him and they just
Okay.
scan it. So it would be like you're all fucked up. They just scan your phone and go, "Oh look, he's got a room here.
He's
you
over
know.
here.
Okay, this coming
know-
from the guy that can't keep track of his keys.
We need. No,
Yes, but I did never lose my phone in that whole.
You did never lose it?
Did never lose.
How about
it.
your watch? You don't wear a watch, do
I
you?
don't fucking. I can't
Musicians don't
stand
like watches.
jewelry.
You've
I
never
have
lost
zero
a, you never
Not
lost
a single piece
you
on
never
me
lost
either,
a phone.
Actually, no, I really haven't.
Why don't you attach your keys to your phone?
because then he'd lose his phone.
Because then I would use my fucking
That's
phone.
that's
exactly.
circular.
Bill
that's
knows me.
That's circular.
Then he loses his-
circularly
Dude, no.
illogical.
I'm thinking that no, the whole technology thing is too much. If we go drinking, if we ever go down to Key West and go drink, everybody's got to have notes, safety pin to their fucking shirt.
where they're
like we
supposed to
did
go?
In case you find me.
like we did in second grade.
Yeah, with your room key behind it, and inside the door is the taxi.
The $20 for the
fare.
taxi.
Yeah. Oh, that is great. I like that.
So what do
Or,
you
yeah,
do
a
to
secure
prevent
app,
anal
a
fucking
secure app?
penetration,
Once you get that
man?
geographically, the person there geographically, they get to collect
you knocked over your
the
water,
sum of
bro.
money you need to get them there
Yeah.
with a healthy tip because you got to walk them up.
Dude, no.
You got to welcome stand up.
Fireman carry.
Oh my God! I told you that horrible joke, right?
I want to see the 5'5" skinny dude fireman carrying me up the little.
I can.
tiny
You know
steps.
what? I carried a guy much bigger than you when I was only 185
Jim,
pounds.
you know Carlos, little Carlos.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a firefighter.
He is
Can
a
you
firefighter.
imagine that little dude?
He
coming
can
in
carry-
like,
he's very
hey.
strong. He's
oh,
very
he's
command-
super strong, but the dude's only like
Yeah,
5
well,
foot
no, that's fine.
5.
If
I
you
mean,
used
he's
to do
Yeah,
it,
but the
that's
shorter
great.
you are, the more fucking
Oh,
leverage
yeah.
I
you
can
got.
get. I can
man.
carry.
I'd
I
love
can
to
carry.
see him in a fire.
When you're big
Yep.
and you're
Yeah.
tall, you got
I carried
little-
some guy
you got
that was
less
over
leverage.
350
Now,
pounds.
you know, I'd
when
like
it was
to shout-
185.
Oh, far out.
I'd like
Thanks,
to give
Drew.
another
That
shout out to
adrenaline
International
killed
Women's
Well,
Day.
no, it wasn't
You're
during a
awesome.
fire. It was a bet. The guy was a DJ, The guy
Thank you, sissy.
the guy was about 100 pounds bigger than Bill, and he was his name is Brian Sokolowski, and I carried him into the Rosewood.
You said a DJ.
Brian
I was
what?
giving you DJ.
Yeah, he was a
music.
DJ.
Sokolowski?
No, not it was a wedding DJ.
Oh.
Always forever. Each
The
moment
electric
with
slide
you.
at one point in
You're
time played.
always on my mind. You're always on my mind.
No, but I carried this guy up our aisle.
All the
once up and back
girls
down.
I fucked
and the problem
before.
was the guy was I'm 6'4", 185 pounds at the time.
You was
I had
a
him over
chick
my
that
shoulder.
meant a little more.
I know, I'm skinny as fuck. And I
Skinny
picked
as
up the guy.
fuck.
Yeah. I picked up that dude. I carried him. I didn't realize carrying was not a problem. I probably could have carried him a little more. It's putting him down. Putting him down.
He's drunk, man. You just drop
No,
him.
no. He wasn't drunk.
He was rubber?
No, I put him down. I almost killed the guy because you put a from 4.5 feet up. You're putting a guy down. It's like there's no
Oh,
slow.
yeah, slammed him down like you
Oh,
were WWE.
my
like-
God.
You didn't even break
I've
his
been
fall.
running,
That's
I'm
what you're
just
saying. You didn't
throwing
even
this
break
thing
his
down
fall.
Like you're a sack of sand.
Yeah. I mean, if
No, I didn't. You know what? I'm nodding my head.
You could even have done the fucking,
I just saved you from fire.
The slippage.
man.
No, carrying. Once you got that weight up, no problem. Putting it down is the problem. Do you always see that now? The weightlifting competitions are like throwing it down. They're not throwing it down because you're done.
Right.
Once you have it up, it's like, blah, 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 and then you just drop it.
Well, that doesn't work so good in sex, man. Once you have it up, I'm done.
Boom. Well,
Yeah, so
Sis, how would you like that?
Oh,
If
sorry.
that, okay, I just now got it up and I'm done already, man.
Oh,
There you
man.
go.
That's not the keys.
As
That
you're
would
running
disappoint
out,
you,
just
wouldn't it
explain
not?
to him,
We-
hey, I got you now. But by
We're
the time
we're
I'm
all
there, I'm
general
slamming you
sailors
down. I hope
down
you
here in the
survive.
Keys.
I can't promise you much, but here we go.
Okay, wait, Jerlyn, wait, okay. Wait, we have a woman experience. What are you going to say?
You were going to die if I wasn't there.
They're not going to
so-
promise much?
I'm glad I'm 120 pounds, so I won't drop too fast and too hard.
I'm not 20, man.
I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about how guys perform down here.
How do they perform down here?
Oh, what are we talking about?
Woohoo!
now?
Wait, we changed you now, Luke.
Oh man, that's
I
okay.
don't know.
That's an oddly inappropriate question.
Yeah, it is.
It really is.
How
man.
do I answer
I'm
that?
even like, wow, this is my friend Sis, man. You can't ask
I've known
her
her.
what she
I've known
thinks
her for
about
years.
the
What did you say?
dick that
We were
she
talking
gets.
about how guys cannot.
Guys are fucking egomaniac
Yeah.
motherfuckers. They all want to
Hey, so
think
we're
their
getting back to
dick is
Wednesday.
the best
How
ever.
are they down here in the Keys? How are the Keys men?
Drunk.
Not always. I'm not just sorry.
Drunk.
But gentlemen,
Yeah.
Gentlemen.
I
I'd
asked.
say. I mean,
Man,
the
I
local.
I asked a
I'm
couple.
sorry.
I was doing
You're
crowd
all
work
gentlemen.
before
Man,
the show. I was doing
really
crowd
do
work.
like-
I'm a
after
You don't
really
want to go
gentle.
fishing.
Ma'am, I
No,
really
no.
do like you, and I'll lick it all night, but there ain't no way that this thing's going to work. I have way too much beer today.
That's okay, baby. We got tomorrow.
But I was talking to some people at the bar. I was talking to some people at the bar, and the guy with his wife, and I asked him, I was like, so do you got a good story? What are you guys doing down here? And he was like, well, I'm down here because she won't go any further south. And I went, oh wait, what are we talking about?
Okay, yeah, I understand.
Will.
I know where you were going.
Yeah. And it turns out that no, she just won't go closer to the equator. But I thought it was something else. Like
Is
I gotta
it
take her.
the
I gotta bring her to the
centrifugal
I
force
guess
of
the
Keys.
being
equator
close
had
I
to
a
can't
line.
get a blowjob in my hometown, so I gotta take her.
Oh, really?
And we're down here because she won't go
Which
any
guy
further
was
south.
that?
It's like another guy came in the other day. Guy I know, people know him down here. Bud Light Jimmy. He came in and he was with a younger lady, and I thought maybe family member or something like
Granddaughter.
that.
Daughter.
Daughter.
But
granddaughter.
then when they were leaving,
daughter or granddaughter?
Niece.
dude, I don't know. Well, no,
No,
he
wait,
doesn't
what it
have a
look like?
daughter or
Future
granddaughter. It looked
fiancé.
like to me maybe like niece
That's an
or
odd-
Of course,
or
it's
How
something
old is
like
this
that.
guy?
You know, I would say he's like 45, 46,
And she was 20.
was probably
Old guy.
like 24.
24?
And but at the end of the, I didn't realize how inappropriate it sounded until I said it. But I was like, hey, don't let him rub off on you later.
Oh, well, wow. Wow.
I got a weird look from
And
both of them.
I do have to point out that Josh does work at a fairly upscale. In a fairly
yeah. So
upscale
talking about rubbing
environment.
off on people is frowned upon.
That might
Rubbing
take me a little
off.
bit.
I don't even think that's called a glazed donut. Okay, we should be wrapping up shortly. I'm sorry. The glazed donut thing. You know what? I want to send a shout out to my friends up in Philadelphia.
Wrap it up.
We got some friends up in
I'll smoke
Philadelphia.
it.
Kevin
Wrap it
O'Dare,
up.
Pat
Token.
McGeehan,
Wrap it up.
the heebie-jeebie babes in Atlanta,
Wrap it
the
up.
Logan Street Geeks science fiction podcast.
Every time I hear wrap it up, I'm just thinking about wearing.
I'd like to say hi to
Why is my mind
Dean.
on sex?
Wrap it
and,
up.
Matt.
I'll
And
fuck
Josh.
it.
Mac and Josh.
Yeah. And who else do we have? We have the Oddball podcast. We got all our friends. We got Mountain View. We got a lot of people on Google. Google Central. We have people that because of Google that some of the employees from Google are listening to the podcast.
Well, good.
You poor
okay, I think
bastard.
it's the
Earlier
weed
when I
stuff.
said fuck Google, I'm sorry.
Don't say that.
No, but
Unfuck 'em.
you know, when I found you guys, it was on Facebook.
Hey Google,
and that
come
was
fuck
neat.
me.
Facebook. Well, I don't
thought
know where
they were
are
related
exactly.
now,
I guess
man.
they could be up at Mountain View, but we're getting
I
that.
don't know.
We
And
got
there's
our
something
friends in
about
Poland,
alphabet soup, man.
Karolinka,
and alphabet soup. People bought out all the fucking
God.
social media.
He's talking about
stuff.
alphabet soup while
Everybody
you're
owns
trying to do your
everybody.
plug.
I know. I'm
It's
trying to
great.
do. What is it?
You know, alphabet soup, man. They bought out Google and everything. They're owned by alphabet soup.
D,
I didn't
E,
know that.
F,
Is this a
G.
real thing?
Something like that, man. All I was just saying,
H-I-J-K.
alphabet soup.
It's
and
a real
Google
thing.
are in
It's a real
cahoots,
thing,
man.
Luke.
LMNOP.
You know, like, wow, they're starting to put Chinese characters in our alphabet soup.
QRS.
I'm just
Don't
making
sing
up
for me.
shit.
T-
I'm sitting here going, when are you going to tell him to shut up?
Luke, you're from another,
I'm from another
Nice.
dimension, man.
just like Star Wars.
That's my
YS.
dog barking at
In a
me. My dog
galaxy
gets
far,
mad
far
at me.
away.
Jim, do not ruin Star Wars for me.
Luke's here. Luke's one of the last Jedi. This is not the beer you're looking
Say
for.
hi, Bone.
T-Bones on the mic.
I'm gonna thank Jerlyn for coming. Thank you, Jerlyn.
Thank you, Jim. Thank
I
you,
wanna thank
everybody.
Luke.
Thank you.
Hey, man, thanks for putting up with me anyway.
I want to thank Josh.
You know,
I love
only-
it. I'll be
Oh,
here. I love it.
Okay,
I
back
only
to Luke.
exist to aggravate the shit out of you guys. You know
Oh,
that.
yeah. Oh, well, you
I
do
love
a
it.
good
We love
job.
it. We do not ignore you.
I try.
Oh, no, I don't.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm the baby of the family, man. You can't ignore me. I got fucking manners I ain't even used yet.
I'm still
I don't
amazed
know
at
what that
the best ab lid for "You Never Called Me by My Name" that I've ever heard on Thursday night. During the
You know what
spoken
I
part.
wish?
Oh, there was a movie in the.
I can't remember. I was really drunk at the
nominated for
time.
Best Picture called "Call Me by Your Name," and it's about this older American guy hooking up with this gay young dude.
Yes.
Call me by your
That's
name.
okay.
Call
It's
me by
funny
your
he
name.
said that.
We love
I
talking
didn't
over
say
each
that.
other.
Actually,
did-
Bill
you did
said
say
that.
that.
No, Bill said
I
it.
am attributing to you.
No, look, man, he treats all us
I
long-haired, beardy
attribute
freaks
it
the
to
same,
you,
man.
Luke.
Oh, just because
It
we're
may not be
hillbillies. See,
correct.
he can't
It's
even.
probably not correct.
Jim can't even figure out which hillbilly is what.
We all
Wait, how about that? Wait,
we
was
all
it
look
Saturday
alike
night
to
you were playing
we
there?
all look alike to him.
Did you see that Saturday night? You're playing at the Catch, and these two guys walk in, and they got the long ass beards and stuff like that. And I just went, and it was right during your break, and the guys are standing there waiting to be greeted, and they go, "Luke, your cousins are here," and everyone started laughing. That was that. That's when I said that.
But no.
No, that's the music.
Boy,
you got to
got a
start
pretty
reeling
mouth.
faster too, man.
You got a
Paddle
pretty
faster out
mouth,
here,
man.
Banjos.
I really wish that we had more Bill and less Luke.
Yeah, no. You need more
I'm
Luke.
just messing
You need
with
more
you.
Luke. You need more Luke. Okay.
Yeah,
This Jimmy
Luke,
Keys
man.
bartender,
No, man.
and I want to thank my
I'm
co-host
hard.
Bill Witziger. He's going to say goodbye for us.
Thank you, guys. We certainly do appreciate you all hanging out with us and listening to us every week. Thank you so much, and happy International Women's Day. We all love women. You guys, we love you. And we're sorry
Because I like to
and we
eat
will
pussy
see
like
you
putting it on
tomorrow
my face. I
afternoon
like to
about
eat pussy
5
because I
o'clock.
like the way it tastes. Like to eat pussy night and
Okay,
day.
don't-
I like to
don't-
eat pussy
don't-
because I
don't
ain't
end on
gay.
that.
I like to eat pussy when I'm
Don't
laying
end on the
sad.
pussy
I
thing.
like to eat pussy from front or back. I like to eat pussy all night long.
International
When I
Women's
get
Day
done, I
on
like
that
to put it on my
pussy
dog.
thing.
Well,
No more. Okay.
I have
Okay.
Okay, now we're. Hang on.
Okay.
Luke, I fucked
Now,
your
Jim,
daughter.
I did have the music up, so I don't know how much of that is actually
Okay.
going to be.
I want to.
I don't know how much of that.
Thank you to the Blackwater Siren.
Thank you to the Blackwater Siren. We did go on for a little while in the beginning about that.
Yes.
We're going to thank
we'd
the
love to
Blackwater
thank
Siren. We're
Jesse
here
for-
every Tuesday. It is beautiful here. We talked about how beautiful
The food is
Sunset
wonderful.
Zone,
The
food is
clouds
wonderful.
were very melancholy.
The staff is very accommodating, and it's a lovely surroundings. And let them keep it down and stuff like that. And
Sunsets
we
are
say it
gorgeous.
is International Women's Day, and we do
We do love
we
women.
honor and love women.
And thank you again for listening. We do appreciate you all. Thank you so much. We will be back tomorrow night about 5 o'clock. We'll be broadcasting from the catch. We look forward to
International Women's Day.
we look forward to seeing all you then. Thank you so
You know
much.
what's the funniest thing I ever heard out of
You
him?
can do it almost any time.
He goes,
Except on International Women's Day. Every other day. I know.
You know, I really want to turn this music back down.
was amazing.
There we go.
Song's amazing. Yes.
And we're really going to sign off for the last time tonight. Thank you all. We'll be back tomorrow at the catch about 5 o'clock. We look forward to seeing you all then.
All right, we drug out at the beginning, but I think we ended very drunk. The second half of the show, I think, was very, 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 very.
Right now, you can get both Sprint's unlimited plan and the all-new Samsung Galaxy S10 included for just $35 per month per line for 5 lines. All you need is approved credit and an 18-month lease. No trade-in required. Visit a Sprint store, sprint.com, or call 800-SPRINT-1.
Phone $15 a month after $22.50 a month. Credit apply within 2 bills. If canceled earlier, remain balance due. Unlimited basic after 6/30/20. Pay $32 per month per line for 5 lines with auto pay. Data deprioritization during congestion. Speed maximums. Use rules and restrictions apply.
Right now, you can get both Sprint's unlimited plan and the all-new Samsung Galaxy S10 included for just $35 per month per line for 5 lines. All you need is approved credit and an 18-month lease. No trade-in required. Visit a Sprint store, sprint.com, or call 800-SPRINT-1.
Phone $15 a month after $22.50 a month. Credit apply within 2 bills. If canceled earlier, remain balance due. Unlimited basic after 6/30/20. Pay $32 per month per line for 5 lines with auto pay. Data deprioritization during congestion. Speed maximums. Use rules and restrictions apply.